Welcome everyone to another one of our summer training vlogs. Woo! That is waking you up in the morning. So today we're in early morning in the garage. I don't have any team training this morning, so we're gonna get this lower body session in today. Like most days of my training, life happens. So we've had to move some things around, push some things down the week, thinking about where we can double up for the rest of the week. So today we got our lower body eccentric day, so we're gonna see how cleans go today. Last time we had them was not the best day, but it's okay, it happens. See how we're feeling. We got 2 nights of good night's sleep, so we're gonna see how cleans go. We have a little bit heavier on our eccentric back squats today, and then 2 accessories, and then we'll be out today. So nothing too crazy, same as last week, just bumping up intensities a little bit and possibly dropping off a little bit of volume. So we'll see how that goes. Got about another 20 seconds here on the acupuncture mat. Today this really hurts, but I really think this is a great way to kind of wake myself up, get my feet going, kind of get into the day. Ooh. So, already foam rolled, got this done. I'm actually gonna play around with a slack board today. Picked it up, actually got it for my wife because she's getting into like slack lining a little bit at some rock climbing gyms we're going to. But gonna play around with that just in terms of like thinking of like, not so much like foot strength, ankle strength, but really just trying to be more like waking my mind up, getting my body going, trying to put it into some like uncomfortable, challenging positions and just trying to force myself to really just wake up is kind of the idea I'm going for it for today. So, slack block here, piece of wood with some like skateboard grip tape on it. And then it's a foam underneath. Really just trying to think of like driving my big toe into the block actually, it's not a box, and then trying to own each one of the positions. And really I'm just liking this for trying to wake up, get my body, get my mind going. We could probably argue there's going to be some ankle strengthening, there's going to be some coordination of some feet muscles. Not really sure, to be honest. Like, I know when I'm doing like this block, the heavy spring ankles with the safety squat bar, yeah, we're getting foot strength. We're getting some resiliency through that ankle and midfoot. This, I just think it's fun. Just challenging, trying to wake myself up. And again, the cool thing is you can kind of go some different positions with it. This one's actually, ooh, the side one's hard. Side one's hard. But yeah, just spending some time on the slack box. And then we also have a wooden balance beam dowel rod that we're going to do some barefoot walking on. I'm going to record that into my movement prep, so there'll be just a little music layover as I'm walking you guys, not walking you because I won't be saying anything, but as I'm just going through that, just to give you guys a little bit of insight of my movement prep for today. So power cleans today, couple warm-ups, probably gonna hit a double on this, and then the rest is gonna be singles. We're going to be looking anywhere between 3 to 5 sets of singles. We're supposed to be at 92% today. Obviously, I'm going to see how the warm-up goes, how we're feeling. Do we need to make adjustments from there? But yeah, we're going to see how these couple warm-ups go. First set, not bad. Felt good. A little bit tight through the lats and trying to get through that front rack position. So we're going to add in a lat stretch just in these next couple warm-up sets just to try to see if that doesn't help loosen us up a little bit as we're also getting a little bit more warmer in these specific positions for these cleans today. All right, all the warm-up sets were done. First working set, we got 215, 85, 95, 205, 5 on each side. Yep, 215 for our first working set. Like I said, there's a big range today. We're either going to be like 3 sets would be like, cool, we did what we needed to do. 5 sets, it's like, hey man, we were humming today. Everything felt good. So we're just going to kind of grip it and rip it, make sure we're in good positions for these, and see where we end up. It's amazing what like just a couple nights of good night's sleep feels like. Like last week, I think it was 210 was the weight that we had on the bar, and like just felt like I was getting buried. Now, we got one of our working sets in. To set 2 bury me? Maybe. But just feeling so much better on these pulls, on our catches, like, or also we had a little bit of an adaptation. Like maybe the 4 weeks prior, that 5th week really kind of beat me up a little bit. We tried to do too much earlier on in the week. It wasn't there. Like it's really interesting as I'm programming for myself and like training, trying to like look at like other variables, right? Like taking it with a grain of salt, but like just like what is my Whoop saying from like sleep and strain the night before, right? Like am I working second, third job late at night, coming home, sleeping not great? It's really interesting kind of seeing how I'm feeling, what changes am I making to my daily life and habits, whether that's prioritizing sleep, prioritizing trying to avoid blue light at certain times, and just what is working, what's not working. Is any of it actually working? And it just is more of a placebo in my head. But we're going to see how this next set goes. I mean, I'm excited so far of how I'm feeling today, and we'll kind of rock these cleans.
It's not mental toughness showing up every day. Like, and again, that's not throwing out all discipline. That's not throwing out like at some point you have to whatever. Just like it just drives me insane. It's like, yeah, well, like it's really important to understand what they need and what they need with your program. Like, how do you balance that out? And like, when you know good enough is good enough, information wise, like effort wise, workout wise, where like they aren't trying to be, they're trying to be a healthier version of themselves.
So set 3 power cleans actually went really well. All 3 sets today actually felt good. I mean, they were heavy, don't get me wrong, but felt good. The only thing I wish I could have gone back, it's been a little bit more intentional of driving those elbows up and getting into a little bit better of a front rack position. I feel like my elbows were a little bit lower in times, but comparing to how 210 felt last week, super happy with this week, and then hopefully keep moving forward over these next 2 weeks of training. But we're going to set up for our eccentric back squats today. Might show you guys some of the warm-ups. I might not. First thing I'm going to do is set the bar up, get the weight releasers out, make sure we're at the right height with that, weight on the hooks. And then we've got 3 sets today, 2 clusters into 2 regular reps, just really thinking about being intentional with my speed on the way up out of the hole. Got through the warm-ups today. We got our weight releasers on. We've got 17. We almost got I think over 65 pounds, if not more, on the weight releasers today. So we're gonna be going down, trying to get that 4-second eccentric coming down, letting the weights come up, driving up nice and controlled, racking the weights, putting the hooks back on. We're gonna go for a 20, 30-second cluster, and then we got our 2 reps afterwards. Aye. Set 1 felt amazing to the point that I messed up and I totally forgot the second rep on our just 235s. After the second cluster and that releasers came off, I felt money. I feel like I'm keeping a vertical torso. I feel positioning is good. I'm feeling great on these, and I just got overly excited and just came out and just wanted to rack the bar. But we'll get the next 2 right. But yeah, we're gonna kind of lay over some music, let you guys just kind of watch the training. Again, today, I don't know what it was from last night, the last couple days, but between the cleans, now these squats, dude, I'm feeling good today, so we're just gonna let it ride today and just have a great training session. that's a wrap on today's training vlog. Only thing I wasn't able to get done was our single leg tib bar raises and our seated calf raises. Just the tib bar is at my other work. And then seated calf raises really just don't have a good way to do it here in the garage. I could put a barbell or dumbbells on my knees and get it done, but the way how I have it set up with like a 2-1 method, I'm just gonna save it once I get into work today. Take 15 minutes, knock out those 2 exercises just so that way we're checking the box, making sure we're getting those movements in that we need to. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's training vlog. Again, cleans felt money, the eccentric back squats. I'm really excited to watch the video on because just the feeling of them, I felt like we were controlling, we were moving fast, we were in good positions. I've been wrong before when I look back editing the video thinking, wow, you were completely wrong. But really good training day. The overloaded eccentric glute hams, still trying to figure out a good way to get those in to where like I feel like the plate's hitting too much and like trying to find a good position to hold it. I feel like a weighted vest honestly would probably be a better option with that, but got 3 sets of those in. So that's the day. We're gonna go enjoy the rest of the day, get to work, and then hopefully tonight come back, edit this up for you guys and have it up for next week or so. So thanks again for watching the vlog. As always, you guys are enjoying the content. Make sure to leave a comment below if you have any questions, training, programming, exercise selection. Feel free to leave them down there and I'll make sure to answer you guys.